Anybody else? Yes, Jim?
Yeah, James Fritz, 271 Crutcher Road, Port Townsend. Yeah, since Al Scalp is here, I'll have a question that I've been wondering for the last several years. And that's, we have something called long-range planning. Long-range planning. Now, our biggest problem has always been our boom and bust cycle. When I first came here 20 years ago, a third of the houses were for sale in Port Townsend with no takers. But all the long-range planning does is out-of-control growth and urban sprawl. They've not addressed this problem of the boom and bust cycle. By the end of next year, most of the businesses along Port Townsend are going to be empty. Nobody's going to buy a $300,000, $500,000 house when they walk down Water Street and see all these empty storefronts and restaurants that have been put out of business. Now we're turning around and putting a 150-foot buffer and 10-foot setback along the shoreline. Nobody's going to buy a overpriced house on a lot that has severe restrictions on it, so we're going to kill that. So 700 people make their living off of building trades and real estate. It seems like we're systematically working our way around destroying everything that we touch. We have to start addressing the problem of boom and bust. We have to start addressing the problem of there are no jobs in Jefferson County, and that we have the reputation of being the most restrictive county in the state of Washington as far as people wanting to set up a business here. I see no reason at all for the Shoreline Management Act. I agree with one of the previous speakers that said we have a Shoreline Management Act that's working. I don't see any evidence presented that it's not working or that a 150-foot buffer would be better. It's obvious that people on trust funds that sail down Puget Sound don't want to see any houses, so everybody should move their house back 160 feet so somebody on a sailboat doesn't see any houses. Oh, I'll tell you, turn on business news. Japan's GDP dropped 13% one quarter. Stock market's off 238 points this morning. Gold's up $30. Obama's rescue, his stimulus package is dead on arrival. We have nightmarish problems to face, and we're not facing them. We're still, our record player's stuck on out-of-control growth and urban sprawl. We got to wake up. We're going to lose 15, 20 employees a year that have to be laid off to cover the deficit that we have to make up. The workload of public health is going to skyrocket. Law and justice is going to skyrocket. Where's that money going to come from? You guys have to figure that out.